Hey guys, Tim Wilson UK here and welcome back to the golf club and the fourth round of this week's TGC Tours Web.com tournament, which is the Chile Classic at the Sandbelt. We're about to jump into round number 4. I've had two fairly decent rounds in round 2 and 3. Started off with a very average round in the first round of 5 under par, and then managed to get a 10 under par on both rounds 2 and 3. The course was playing a little easier in round 2 and 3 than it was in round 1. It wasn't as firm as it was in round 1. It was raining in round 3 as well. So let's see what it's like here in round number 4. The wind is not too bad at the moment, 8 miles an hour. Looks like we are playing at dusk. So let's see if we can. We need to just make sure we keep this in the fairway, to be fair. Wind should carry that. Nice 100% power shot. Slight fade on that. I think that's just my natural shot. And I think I did listen to my video that I posted a little earlier this afternoon. And it seems like I've resolved the sound issue that I had with my headset. I've gone back to my Turtle Beach X12 and that seems to be doing the job. It does sound a lot better. I have turned the mic volume up ever so slightly tonight, so hopefully it's not distorting, but I think it pretty much bang on now, so let's hope it stays good. That's a nice strike. Wind's going to blow that back in. Ooh, I was going to say that might be a bit short, but I don't think it hit the green. I think it hit the fringe and then jumped forward, so we could get a birdie on hole number 1. So that's a good start. I got a birdie on hole number 1 in round 3. I forgot to check the speed of the greens, but I'll have a look on hole number 2. Let's see if so Smirnoff's played this one as well. Let's dive straight into hole number 2. Now, I birdied the first 3 holes when I played round number 3, and I think that was a little bit of an anomaly. Let's drop this down because I think that wind is going to blow this all the way up onto the green. Nice and straight, sounded good. I think that's going to be good as well. Is it going to be... No, it's not going to stop. Right, I think the greens are firm, but I can't check at the moment. Let's see if we can just get this to stop. Oh, hits the flag. Didn't drop though. 154, so they're running even slower than they were in round 3, which is good. So I need to bear that in mind when I'm actually putting. For a fair distance, they are running slow. Well, not slow, but they're running slower than they have been the last 3 rounds. Alright, the wind's going to be blowing that back in. Now, I have literally just made it on every occasion, so I'm hoping it's going to be the case again here. Little bit more room this time, so it didn't bang into the bank and it's jumped on quite nicely to over 300 yards. I have seen the comments come in, guys. I will have a look at those at the end of the first 9, so don't think that I am ignoring you. I am definitely not. We've got 206 yards here. Wind's going to blow it forward ever so slightly, but it's definitely going to blow it back to the left. The ball is below my feet, so I'm going to allow for that. You see that wind is not blowing back in as much as I thought. That's going to be too big. Wow, that's run out. Wow, that's run out a lot. I didn't think it was going to run out that much. Alright, so not going to get 3 birdies on the bounce this time. But let's see if I can. I need to make sure I get this up near the flag. 16 yards. Got a lot of wind here. Might be a bit strong. It is a lot strong. Ooh, this is going to be a tough putt now. 12 feet. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, I just grabbed it on the side. That was a squeaky bum moment there. Okay, what do we got here? I should know these holes by now. This is the par 5. This is the super long par 5. Wind's going to blow this all the way into this wide open space on the right hand side here. About 270. Yeah, pretty much bang on. 270 yards, still got 350 yards to the flag, and it's into the wind as well. So this is all about just getting this in the fairway. Wind's picked up a little bit, it's now 11 mile an hour. That's okay, that's going to leave about 80 odd yards to the flag, I think. No, 109. So, got 108 yards to the flag with a 9 mile an hour wind. I don't want to take too much off this because it won't get there. This is a par 5. It's still going to come up short. Hit the fringe and bounced forward. I was lucky it hit the fringe actually, otherwise it would have stopped well short, I think. Moving to the left. 10 feet. Can we pick up the birdie? No! Oh no! Okay, so still 1 under par after 4 holes. I really should be taking advantage here. Let's see if I can do something on hole number 5. So hole number 5 is the long par 4. I want to go down underneath this tree. Let's hope it gets through the tree. Sounds good. Yep, that's good. 285 yards. Nice clean sight of the flag. 203 yards. Pins are in really tough positions today. 195. Let's drop that all the way down to 180 yards and hope the wind pulls this back in. The wind dropped ever so slightly. Is it going to get over the bunker? No! Oh, how close was that? Alright, so 66 yards, 66%, sorry. Oh no, I've messed this hole up big time. That's going to be a horrible putt now. It's downhill. No, that's a bogey. That's a bogey. It could even be a double bogey. I made a complete hash of this hole. Complete hash. Back to level par. 5 holes played. Back to level par. Disappointing. Okay. 281. Playing relatively short today, but, and the big but is, we have a 12 mile an hour headwind, which means we're not going to be able to reach the green. It's going to land at about 260 odd yards. 258, and I've got 29 yards here. 29 yards, 31 yards actually, into the wind. Still a bit strong. It's going to come back a bit. I'm not playing this round very well. I'll tell you that for nothing, guys. I'm not playing this round well at all. No, and that's another one gone. Man, oh man. Level par through 6 holes. I need a blinding back 9. I will hasten to add, I did recheck the leaderboard just before I played, and it is touch and go whether I'm actually going to make the cut. So this round may not even matter at all, but that is completely irrelevant to me. I do want to carry on playing. We've got 184, but it's into the wind. Yeah, so it is. I mean, it's important to me what I score. If I'm playing badly, it just annoys the crap out of me. Will that come back down? Will that come back down? It is going to hit the bank, and it's not going to come back. Came back a little, but not enough. 20 feet downhill all the way. Let's just tickle this down the hill. Get in. Oh man, the amount of close putts I'm missing. 7, level par. Not good. Not good at all, guys. Now, this is a short par 5, but once again we've got a headwind, 11 miles an hour. I'm hoping, because we've got a headwind on the front 9, that we do have some respite on the back 9, but it's not always the case. You see, I've still got 249 yards to go here into the wind. I'm going to try and swing this round as much as I can. Okay, didn't quite get there. If I'd have swung it a little more, I may have got there. It's pin high. It's definitely pin high. So this is 24 yards. Need that to spin back. Yes, come on, keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back, and that should be a kick-in birdie, which it is. Back to 1 under par, so it's going in the right direction, but it's just not good enough, really, is it? Still into the wind, so we're still struggling with the wind here. As I say, I am hoping that the wind goes in the other direction on the back 9. Now that needs to stop, and it is going to stop. That's okay. Fairway, 210 yards. This is difficult. This is really difficult. I've just got to hope this runs up onto the green, because I am not taking a 5-wood, that's for damn sure. Alright, it's on. It's on. We're on the green, and it looks like it may actually hold. So I've got a putt for a birdie on the 9th. It is downhill. It's swinging from left to right. Is it going to have the legs? I haven't hit it, and it probably wouldn't have gone anyway, because it looks like it was missing the right edge. I'm just going to have a quick look at the comments, just read through those quickly. Let's have a look who's commented. That looks like it's David. Evening, mates. It's not distorted. You're all clear, so that's cool. For your info, I'm available at any stage during tomorrow, late Friday, and over the weekend for our PC round on Southcliff Golf Club. I'm also thinking about creating another one to learn the creator. Cool. We'll have to catch up then, David. I'm definitely up for that, and definitely up for broadcasting that as well. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for watching again. Let's jump straight into this back 9 and see what we can do. Now, this is always a really strange hole, this one, because I'm pretty sure I mean, you definitely have to club down here. But we've got the wind in our favour now. I've got this natural fade. Is it going to get through? It did get through that gap in the tree, which is really good because that's going to leave me a fairly short shot into this green. 90 yards, 97 yards with the wind. Now let's see what this does. I could do with this being close. I could do with this being real close. Come on, spin. 93 yards. Little bit of swing here. Oh! I thought I was going to miss another one. That's 2 under par, guys. Right, let's hope that's the start of a good run on the back nine. Alright, this is the hole where you play through this little alleyway here. So we've got a 6 mile an hour wind. It's going to push it slightly to the right. Whoops, that probably went further right than I thought it was going to go, but it looks like it's going to be okay. 431 yards on the scorecard. It never tends to play that long. It's 300 yards off the tee. Let's see what we've got here. 77 yards, so it's only playing 377. With the elevation change, this is 78 yards. I'm going to take a... I'm not... Ooh, what do I do here? I'm going to add a little, and I mean a little. I need that to come back. Oh, it didn't come back at all. I shouldn't have added anything on that. It went, that bounce, that green, even though it's putting slow, the greens are still really, really firm. I just needed to get that rolling. That was so downhill. I barely touched that ball. 2 under par. All right. Hole number 11. Sorry, hole number 12, par 3. 154. Let's take some off of this. Wind's going to blow it back in. Getting some nice strikes today. It's... Oh, it hit the fringe. Which means it is going to hit that bank. It is going to roll back. So it will be on the flat surface, hopefully, or flattish. Yeah, it is flat, but it's swinging from right to left, 18 feet. Not enough, and that's going to be another par. So yeah, that is, I mean, that makes for dismal reading today. I mean, I have not played well. I think the firmness is back in the greens like it was in the first round. Even though the greens are putting slow, the firmness is definitely there. So when you're playing into the greens, they are really, really difficult to hold. Really difficult to get around the pin, especially with the pin positions where they are. Like this one, for example. I mean, this one is actually pretty good because you've got all of that green to play with. I mean, it's a massive green. So I think what I'm going to try and do here is play up really, really short. So we've got, it's 176, 173. I'm going to try and play this up with this club and see if it runs up to the flag. In fact, I may even take a little off of it. And try and use the pace of these greens. There was some wind. Let's see where this ends up. Okay, so that worked out perfectly. And if I'd have only sort of thought about it a little more instead of going into this round gung-ho, I may have actually scored a lot better. But it's taken me to the 13th hole. And what can I say? I'm just an idiot. Alright, another short par 5. It's only 508 yards. In fact, it's playing an awful lot less than that because it is hugely downhill. So we should be able to get to the green in 2. If this holds the fairway, which I think it will. Yeah, so it's going to be just over 200 yards to the flag. 200, in fact, it is just over 200 yards. It's 203 yards. Let's have a look where the flag is. Have we got any room to play with? No, we haven't. But I am going to play at 195. In fact, I'm going to take some off of that. If it comes up short, I'm hoping it's got enough roll to get up near the flag. Get a bounce. Okay, that's going to roll onto the green. That could be good. It's still rolling though. Look at it. Look at it. Oh man, that was a 195 club. So that was my 4 iron, and I took a lot off of it, and it's still gone 220 yards, and that's because it hit the fringe. And this is going to be a horrible putt, and this is even going to be difficult to get it close to try and get a birdie. I mean, that's 42 feet. Can you believe that? And it's uphill. And look at watch this move now, guys. Watch this ball move. That almost went 90 degrees at the end there. You saw where I aimed that, but this is going to be for birdie. So that's in, that's for birdie, takes me to 4 under par. So we're not going to hit the heady heights of 10 under par, but I want to try and beat what I got in the first round, which was 5 under par. Alright, now, this is the $1 million question. Okay, it's firm. Let's go down and have a look at this, because if we land here, I'm going to see if I can run this up to the flag. Okay, wind's taking it a little to the left, which is good. It's hit the bank and it's just killed it. Right, so we got 16 yards here in a heavy rough. That's going to roll a little. That should be close enough for me to pick up the birdie. 6 feet and it drops, so 5 under par. Right, this is the short par 3. Don't want to be short here. That's, oh man, but this is the thing. Can I get away? Yeah, let's see if I can. Oh, I could even go lower than that. So it's 149 with a change in elevation. It's almost 139, and we got the wind blowing as well. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. This could be long. But I'm going to throw it up and hope the wind carries it up to the flag. Is it going to come up short? It didn't come up short. It got over the bank. But it's going to leave me a good 15-20 foot putt. It's 13 feet. It's moving slightly from the right. Let's get it rolling. And that went dead straight. Oh dear. Alright, let's just tap that in, pick up the birdie. Pick up the par, sorry, it's par 3. And move on to hole number 17, which I believe is a par 5. It is a par 5. We haven't got much wind giving us bother, so let's see if we can take on more of these bunkers. Ooh, that is risky. I'm going to try and play out to the left here. And hope that bank holds this up, because what I don't want to do is run down into those bunkers. Okay, that worked out perfect. Let's see if I've got a shot at this green. 251, we've definitely got a shot at the green. Into the wind, I'm going to drop this down to a 5 wood, and I'm going to try and bring this in from the left with a little bit of movement. Let's see what happens here. There could be too much movement. I could end up in the bunkers. No, it's way short. Wow, that was way short. That didn't hardly roll on at all. That's okay. Let's play up here. We've got 25 yards. Wow, that really held up in that rough. Okay. Let's see if we can... Now, the last one didn't move at all. Let's see if this one moves. Yeah, that one moved and that one went in. So 6 under par for the round. We beat our first round score. Not going to get anywhere near our second and third round score, but let's finish off the round now. Final hole is the par 4, 479 yards, really long par 4. Stroke index 2 if I remember correctly. And that has got to be position A. That's looking right down the throat of that green. Got a lot of green to play with here. Let's see if we can roll this up to the flag. So 24.8, it's 189. I'm going to try and roll this right up to the flag. Could come in. That ball is slightly below my feet. It's nice and straight. Does it roll true now though? That, I couldn't have played much better than that. That's the way to play into the clubhouse. Beautiful. Let's finish this round off with a birdie. That'd be nice. And that's in for 7 under par. So finish with a 7 under par. Let's have a quick look at the comments. I do see that we have a few more viewers. Welcome along, guys and girls. If for that fact, it may be that we have some ladies online. Big Daddy Hack. Hi Tim. How you doing, Big Daddy Hack? Jeremy Corbyn MP. That is an interesting username. Jeremy Corbyn MP. Now, if you're the real Jeremy Corbyn, I'm surprised that you're on PlayStation. But if not, yes, it is a cracking course. I've enjoyed playing it. David, SCGC is very short. The scorecard said it was 6-4-3-2, and I got it to 6-4-3-1 in the game. I'm impressed with myself. It's always good when you get the yardage right. I've tried to get the yardage bang on the one that I'm working on at the minute, and funnily enough, the game actually makes slight changes on your behalf. So I'm trying to recreate the Blue Jack National, the one that Tiger Woods, the very first course that Tiger Woods has done under his new design company. So, but it's taken me a long time. I'm still on the first hole, so I have something to talk about during our round regarding a sequel to this game. Yeah, well, we know that the sequel's out this year, so it'd be interesting to see what they do with regards to the courses and what changes you can make to already existing courses. So we'll see that when it comes out later in the year. I did actually apply for the beta of the game of the Golf Club 2, but I've heard nothing back, so I assume that I didn't get selected for that. This is going to be the last round that I'm probably going to play on the web.com tour. For those of you that didn't watch round number 3, I am dropping down to the challenge circuit next week. I have requested that from TGC Tours and they gladly obliged. If you enjoyed this video, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I will become more competitive when I drop down to the challenge circuit, so we'll soon see. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you are more than welcome to. I would appreciate the subscription. And if you'd like to leave any comments in the box below regarding this round and or any other courses that you fancy seeing me play, I do a real course review series of videos, so if you know of any real courses that have been recreated in the golf club by yourself or anybody else, leave them in the suggestions in the comments box. Leave the suggestion in the comments box, and I'll certainly give them a go. I think I've got one more to play from the list that I had, and then I've received a couple of suggestions which I'm going to play, so I will be running out of courses very shortly. And I did that almost in one long breath. I've taken a breath now. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be back on real soon. Take care now. Bye.